Hello. Hey, it's great to see you all again here on Sunday. It's been raining the last few days, but the sun's out at the moment. It's beautiful outside, absolutely beautiful. Now, normally, or the last few occasions, I think, my lovely wife Gail would be accompanying me or sitting here to provide applause. But not today. She's upstairs watching a bit of Jamie Oliver on TV, thinking up some more great ideas for cooking. I'm just lucky I'm the beneficiary of all that sort of stuff. Okay, here I am, back on the Emperador. Today, I'm doing a blues number. I'm doing a blues number because my brother Ian, who is just a walking encyclopedia of blues and jazz, has requested I do a traditional number called Trouble in Mind. G'day Ian, I should say. G'day Ian. Ian and Trudy, his wife Trudy, down there in their lovely properties south of Beaudesert in southeast Queensland, Farringdon. By the way, Farringdon Homestay on the website. It's fantastic food if you want to go away for a day and a night, a couple of days and nights at their place. It's just fantastic, fantastic views. It's a campsite also down below. Go on the website, you'll see them. All right, now, so Ian has requested I do Trouble in Mind. Trouble in Mind, quite an old blues piece. It was penned by Richard Jones, and it was first performed by Thelma La Vizzo, I think, La Vizzo, with accompanied by Jones on piano. But it was popularised in 1926 by Billy Chippy Hill, Bertha Hill, Chippy Hill. Once again accompanied by Jones. And also accompanied by an up-and-coming trumpet player who ended up doing reasonably well for himself. Was Louis Armstrong? Yeah, Louis Armstrong. But it's been recorded by countless people since then, including the great Nina Simone, who performed it live at Newport Folk and Jazz Festival in about 1961. She also made a hit out of it as well. Big Bill Bronzy. Oh look, almost every great blues player has performed this song. Me, how did I come across it? Well, about 1970, with the meagre earnings that I made. I was still at school, my last year of school, second last year of school. So the money I was earning from teaching the family next door guitar, I went in Sydney, music store, and I bought a How to Play the Blues. It was a record, a 45 record, and it came with a book, and you play it and you follow the book and how it was. Anyway, so in the key of V, it uses what's called hammering. So you play the note and you hammer down on the finger, and you use the heel of your hand to dull the top strings. This is to provide a background beat for you, since once again you're a solo player, you've got to do it somehow. Yep. Okay. The interesting thing about Trouble in Mind, it's not 12-bar blues, the common a beat, but it is 8-bar blues. 8-bar blues. So it's all the whole revolution, the whole cycle of song. If played completely in 8-bar blues, it's completed in 8 bars, not 12. The normal 12-bar blues would go E, A, B7, back to A, back to E, or whichever key you commence in. And that whole cycle in 12-bar blues is completed in 12 bars. The whole technical thing of what constitutes a bar and everything else, go and look it up on YouTube and you'll see it, as you'll see Trouble in Mind as well. Anyway, so the whole thing with this is just to have fun with it. I'm doing it in the key of E, except I'm up 2 frets, which actually make it F sharp major. F sharp major, I think. Yeah, F sharp major. Don't worry about that. It's still played, it's still the chord shapes, because I'm doing E, I'm doing A, and A minor, B7. And I'm throwing in some chords that I've made up myself, probably others have done the same thing, which go up to a sort of a funk type of E, and D, D7, actually, but that's A, and A, and chuck it up 2 times, gives it a B, and And I'll throw in some singular hammering just on just a couple of strings there. I'll just throw in stuff and see how it goes. So anyway, without further ado, Trouble in Mind. Oh, one thing I will mention as well, and of course Ian would know this. Look, some of the words deal with suicide or the thoughts of suicide, but the theme of the song is not that. It's that hope prevails, because although there is one part of one of the choruses, or one of the verses was, look, I'm going to lay my head in a line and let the 219 pacify my mind, lol. But it always comes back to, look, trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. The sun's going to shine on my back door someday. It always comes back to that. So there's always hope. Okay, so here we go. Without further ado, Trouble in Mind, written by Richard Jones, popularised by Bertha Chippy Hill and others later on, and now performed by Peter Ashley Johnson for you. Good or bad? Look, it's a lot of fun, this one. Here we go. I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. I'm all alone at midnight, and the lamp she's burning low. I never knew such trouble in mind before. Pals I had before, and make sure they keep me in mind and open up their door. Yeah, trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. Revolution, Beatles. Well, I'm gonna lay my head on some lonesome railroad line and let that 219 train pacify my mind. Gonna shine on my back door. The sun's gonna shine on my back door. The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. Had a lot of fun doing that. I hope you enjoyed it. Trouble in Mind. See ya. Steady, Emperor.